I'm assuming you really like that one fatality, don't you?
Okay, this is funny.
That is a pretty good
walking
one.
Speed is just enough to where he matches the pace of the conveyor belt.
That and the goddamn, like, the using the people as the puppet was another good one.
I mean, those are both of his, so it makes sense that they'd be that hilarious.
Yeah, which is just like... oh god, I forget whose it was, but there's like a fatality in 11. It's like them punching you against a wall, then they dig their like claws in, well not claws, but like dig their fingers into like the side of you, and then like they rip a layer of your skin off, and then like it freezes like as
guy.
Like the other half's about to be torn off.
I want to say his name is Kronos maybe, but it's the new time-based guy.
Yeah, that one's like, that one makes you stop and go, someone had to think about that.
Are you talking about where he peels your whole skin off?
Yeah, peels off the layer of it, yeah.
Honestly, he just looks like he tears you in half, but like horizontally.
Yeah, but it's the case of just it's the layer of the skin, so you end up seeing if it's done on like a character that's actually like, you know, human, as opposed to Max and them where they were all doing it on the characters that had like green, like black blood and stuff.
Well, yeah, because otherwise he'd have to like color edit the footage.
Yeah, but it's like he pointed out that if you do that with like characters that actually, you know, you actually end up seeing like like Sonya's like breast meat underneath, or like their heart still beating and like in their rib cage, and it's like, yeah, no, that's kind of fucked. That's one of the few ones that kind of escalate beyond just being ridiculous gore and then just go into I'm actually uncomfortable now.
There was a second one like that, but I can't remember what it was.
And keep in mind, this is the same franchise that has a fatality where someone kicks you in the balls twice, and the second time it like explodes your skeleton out through your head.
Actually, no, it was I thought it was they shoot like a line up your chest and then kick you in the balls.
I think it was just hits you there twice, because there was one in particular where Max did it, and they did it on like an actual like player character. They did it on like Jax, I think, and like his skeleton was screaming. And, like his skeleton was doing like a screaming motion.
I thought they did it on Kano.
Was it Kano? I don't know. I don't know these characters' names.
Well, you are correct. That was a flamethrower, Dick. I'm back to Jet again.
What is that statement?
But you can actually see it on his chest. It's actually not on his dick. It's just like under his. It's like under his sternum.
Yeah, as I'm gonna say, it's like he always had a flamethrower attack, but it was never between his legs.
Well, it just looked like it.
It's him using the jet fuel, and then like igniting it with the thing.
This is an interesting boss fight.
Which one are you on? The claw?
Doctor.
The claw.
Then. The claw.
Oh, you're scared of the claw.
It's. Remember, don't you love that? What's his name has the Dr. Claw voice?
Who now?
Noob Saibot.
Oh, that was actually pretty fun, yeah.
And he's voiced by Mishima.
Yep.
That's weird. Okay.
I knew you'd find that.
Yeah, Sean Chiplock. I actually follow the guy on Twitter.
That's pretty cool.
The man has range.
He's also names. Why can't I name?
I forget if it was the French or if it's some other region, but there was that ad for Mortal Kombat 11 where they actually got the old Raiden actor to reprise.
You are correct in that it was French, yes.
Okay, yeah, he did like the he did like the laugh, and he's like, sorry. Like I don't care, honestly.
Also, they used the Mortal Kombat theme from the
legitimately think
movie.
Mortal Kombat's like a good video game movie. Like I think it's a pretty good like representation of that series.
Also, I didn't know that the theme that everyone talks about was actually from the movie. I thought it was from the game.
Oh yeah.
No, it's not from the games, and it's technically not even from the movie. It's actually from an ad that was later remixed and put on the movie soundtrack.
Fuck this second phase. Like
But yeah, Mortal Kombat's movie got a pretty iconic theme song.
And then they used it in the trailer for 11. Better than the weird rap they've been using.
yeah.
Again, I will consistently point out that the lyric for that rap song in that first trailer is "use a shit taco, we've got none of that." To which again, I gotta stress, I've never heard the
What?
insult shit taco before.
Same.
It's just, I've never heard that before. Oh god.
Also, I find Jet's dive bomb move where he just does a spin move on his bald head really, because that would.
I don't think I got that one.
He just dives bomb the ground and then does a fucking spin move on his head.
That
Oh
is
my God.
actually a very interesting thing to think about. How many moves do these bosses end up having that we never see because we end up beating them fast enough, or just RNG has it so they don't like actually show up?
Hey, since I've seen the cutscenes, I'm just gonna skip them.
Yeah. You know, it's fine. It's trying to skip them like after you've seen them once. I feel like I think that's a general rule we have.
Especially since they're a little long.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that move lasts so goddamn long. What the hell? This move is way too good at tracking your movement.
This move is too good at tracking your moves.
You know, like second phase of Dr. Dom. You will understand when you see it, Yuri.
If I
You have
see
to
it.
like, you have to hit it when it's no longer electricity.
Yeah, but the electricity lasts so fucking long.
You know, that's fair. You can also just jump kick it whenever you want. It'll probably hit you a little,
I
but
would like to, but
you can't keep up.
well, it's more like Zahn's range is with his normal melee attacks.
Also, he's not fast.
That too. And you're on a conveyor belt the entire time.
Is it fair to say that Zahn plays like Sentinel?
Maybe?
Like from Marvel?
Yes.
Maybe. I don't play Sentinel enough in Marvel 3 to
Me
make a full
either, but that's the
comparison.
first thing that came to mind when I thought giant lumbering person that hits strong, has electricity powers, but has no mobility whatsoever.
All right, time for a 3-minute time limit boss fight.
I thought it was 2.5.
I got 3.
Oh, maybe I just miscounted.
How do you miscount it saying 250 something?
I was too concerned with it actually being a fucking time limit. Is this gonna be your second win, Triforce, if you actually win this?
I would be okay with that.
So that's a yes, got it.
That's what, like, I made the joke earlier when he beat Yamato way before either of us did. It was just like, well, congrats on your win. If that ends
Wow,
up being
fuck,
like a
those-
that's an
goddamn
annoying
self-fulfilling
boss.
prophecy, I'm gonna fucking flip.
Wow,
I mean,
this
if you
robot's
ever add an
really
achievement, you
quick.
might as well say, hey, congratulations on being psychic. Remember those little funny fake achievements we used to do?
Yeah, but like they're
Well,
so
I do kinda miss
cumbersome that I
those.
end up like stop doing them around Sonic Adventure.
Yeah,
It was
that's fair.
during Sonic Adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
and this is the
Is
case
there-
of like it got really tedious to just like every like 30 especially considering it's like if I end up being the one that like mandates when
Editing.
achievements are made, that's fine because then I will just like go, okay, that's important enough. That's like I'll have my own stipulations. This was the first time where somebody else decided what the achievements were going to be, and both Kyle and Shadow together made a list of what the potential achievements, and like they basically like cut it down to the ones they thought were like worth keeping, and then just like started to implement them in the episodes before like Shadow ended up getting too busy, had to transfer that like the editing over to me. That also involved transferring the list of achievements they already had planned out, which was then like time-stamped and such. So it was just the case of me.
Oh, okay, this robot.
It was
can
not only the
fuck
case of me
off.
watching like the footage to make sure everything goes well, but also making sure that it's like, okay, at this timestamp, this achievement's supposed to pop up for this character, and it's supposed to have this specific text.
Robot Y can fuck off.
Oh yeah, I can. Curse that spinning bastard, right?
Also, yeah, the fact that it's like they're called Robot X and Y. Gee, Pokemon, why are you taking from Streets of Rage?
You know, I'd play a Pokemon beat 'em up. I'd play a Smash Bros. Beat 'em
That's
up.
technically Pokemon Rumble when you think about it.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I want it to look better. And not have that weird toy aesthetic.
I get you. I like it. At least it's better than that goddamn Pokemon
Let
Island
the
game.
timer go away.
What, the Pokecube thing?
Yeah, the weird mobile game they made that's actually really scummy. And it almost makes
Why
me
did the
upset
timer
because
go
I
away?
stop and go, oh, why did you drag Pokemon Rumble into this? Rumble was fine. Don't drag that into stupid mobile garbage. Leave that in the puzzle game. These are
Or
these what
or-
Troze, like, microtransactions and stuff makes sense. Not an action RPG beat 'em up, like, goodness. That's not needed. I realize I'm
MGM,
talking
did the
about a
timer ever
game
go away
like...
for you during this boss fight?
I realize I'm talking about
No.
a game like a year and a half late, but still, that still
Why did the
bothers
timer
me.
run out?
Well, no, it just disappeared.
No. Too much stuff on screen?
No, what would you mean too much stuff on screen?
Is that what I
And
say?
a
We're not playing
robot.
Mega Man. Stuff doesn't just disappear.
I don't know. Stuff is lagging out for me a little bit when too much stuff is on there.
There's no sprite flickering in this game.
Oh, goddamn it, game over.
Those are the only games I've ever heard and seen that occurring.
Mega Man?
Which I do love
Yeah.
how 9 and 10 give you the option to keep that.
Why would you turn that on intentionally?
I don't know, but it's
Nostalgia?
funny how they have the option.
Nostalgia. I've pointed this out several times. I don't understand that feeling. Like I've never felt that. I've also never felt
Nostalgia
like
for a glitch?
nostalgia for anything. Like to the point where it would like make me like
Downgrade something?
fantasize or like romanticize how the actual like situation was. Like I've never gotten to a point where I would go, man, I remember like playing something and it was and it's like that stipulation ended up making me going like, oh, it's always perfect, like it's still perfect. Like, basically making me disregard that anything negative even occurred. Or there was anything negative in response to it.
How long have we been playing?
3 hours now.
Hot damn.
Well, 2 hours and 40-something minutes, but
Well, yeah,
close enough.
yeah, because I was recording for 15 minutes beforehand. I do want to stress,
This
though,
is weird.
because I did keep track of when we hit that. At least for my recorder, we hit around the 2 hour mark when I beat Yamato.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds about right with the Streets of Rage.
So Yuri,
So
how's
all
your
of that's
progress?
been you guys fighting X and stage 6 and 7.
Where are you at, Yuri?
I've got back to X. I have 1 life left. I
how
don't
many
think I have any
continues?
continues.
Man, you're just not good at that elevator,
No, I'm
are
not.
You want to switch characters or something?
I probably should try to start doing that, should I?
Just in case you want to try something else.
We should actually probably give Axel some love, considering like no one's playing as him.
I am.
Oh,
I've
then
been
Blaze
at the whole
then.
time. What?
Then Blaze then.
Yeah, all the time I played this her was when I accidentally picked her during a continue change.
Yeah, and I showed off Rue, so it's like...
Unless you somehow unlock Shiva, then yeah, just play Blaze, I guess.
Play through the last stages of Shiva? You know what? Might as well. I might actually do that when I game over. Figure out how to play as him.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I don't even know what his moveset is.
I mean, maybe you'll like it.
What if he's actually just a broken character and to make it the rest of the game a cakewalk?
I mean, I don't think there's a rule against it.
No, that's not fair.
From all accounts, I'm pretty sure Max was busted and I still won. Max
Also,
was busted in 2. I mean,
also to be fair, and me and Kyle did a Rondo of Blood race where like our initial stipulation was that no one uses Maria unless you're like really behind. I was really behind. But the thing was that even with Maria, I wasn't actually like doing that much better. So I basically ended up playing. There was basically a point of the game where during the race where I was just playing through the rest of Rondo as Maria.
all right then. Did you still lose?
Yes. Kyle's good at 2D platformers.
I guess
Yeah.
so.
Even if it's Castlevania, he's good at them.
Fuck off, Electra.
Yep.
Alright.
You know, if there is a Streets of Rage movie, I had like 2 ideas. Mr. X could be.
Mr. X.
You wanna who?
Who?
Nicolas Cage
Oh, that'd be amazing!
or Tommy Wiseau.
Okay. I can't tell which one I would want more.
Exactly. So I had to. I had an idea. If they do Streets of Rage 1, Tommy Wiseau is the body double.
Does Wiseau even, like, act anymore?
Yes. In fact, I think there was like 2 movies recently that he acted in.
Has
And
he
he's making
gotten
it,
better?
Want him to get better.
It's just like, define better. Nino
Like,
Kuni
honestly-
anime movie launches August 23rd in Japan.
And
There's a movie
secondly,
for Nino Kuni?
I think Tommy Wiseau is directing a second movie.
Oh, sweet
Oh, no.
mother lord.
Well, I know what it's called.
What?
Big Shark.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently, a city floods and there's a big shark. I mean, it's not a bad title.
Fair enough, I suppose.
It's just it's at the very least it's accurate.
It's like the goddamn thing of Sharknado. Oh, it's exactly what it says on the tin.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then the only other thing I could think of is he did act in a movie where he played like I think a really f***y best friend character, like intentionally, where he was like a crazy guy. And I think he played Dark Souls for IGN once.
What?
That's not what I was expecting to hear today.
Or something like that. I can't remember. I just know that he played a video game for a journalism company on YouTube.
My statement still stands. Why?
I don't know. If you got Tommy Wiseau to play Dark Souls for you, what would you do?
Wonder where my life went wrong.
You know what? That's not. That's fair. Triforce, how is your,
Just got back to the jetpacks.
like you're on jet now?
I literally just started the fight again.
Well, I'm back to Dr. Dom, and I still have 2 continues left, I think, or a
Oh, good
continue.
for you.
Or maybe a continue. I'm not sure.
No, I was about to get the... Oh, good, I didn't die. I was about to get the chicken when he suplexed me, but I still had a sliver of health left after it.
Did you
So-
get the chicken?
Yes. Soup. No! Stop suplexing me! Why does he have to have the minions?
Because we already fought a jetpack man. We haven't fought a jetpack man with minions yet.
God, yeah,
I feel
no,
like weren't there like 2 of them before?
that shirt on Axel is so gaudy.
Are you talking about the yellow one?
Yes,
He doesn't look good in yellow. You are.
that shirt is so gaudy.
It's like very shiny.
It's like it's made out of metal. It's like a gold vest.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. Okay, there's another suplex. There he is. There's the asshole. Oh, and he suplexed me.
Oh, he's got his fire punch still as his super. That's nice.
I mean, what else would it be?
Oh,
You're playing as Axel anyway?
That's a pretty good side special.
Yes, it is. So you're just playing as Axel now, or are you just playing as...
I'm just gonna shuffle through them basically.
I just got an achievement.
I saw what? Oh, right, you're playing the Steam version. I forgot about that. I saw the requirements to get Shiva, and no, can't
What's the
actually do that.
requirements?
There's no cheat code?
There is, but you have to beat him in the stage and then input the code. That's how you get him.
Oh,
which is the weirdest type of code ever. So if I did want to play as Shiva, I would have to go back to stage 1, beat him, and then input the code, and then I could choose him.
Right,
so you're good then?
Continue.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm good with just picking the normal 4.
What's the code for Rue? Anyway.
Let's pause.
Oh my god.
Getting Rue. At the title screen, hold up and B, then press start. He'll be at the
So hey, if you get another game over, you can get him.
Okay, I have John on his last health meter. I'm still on my first life of the second continue. So, better progress than it was before.
This motherfucker so fast. How am I supposed to beat this guy in 3 minutes?
I don't know.
Yes.
Just
Oh,
do
god
it.
damn it!
Okay.
I was comboing you. Don't grab me.
I will stress this.
The power of Shia LaBeouf compels me.
Okay.
That's not where I thought you would go with after that response, but alright. I will stress this. If it gets to the point where you two cannot beat that stage, whoever got farthest wins. Because we are not going to stay here all night trying to beat one stage.
Especially considering we have to beat 2 stages to get to.
Wait, so we've both gotten to that robot boss. What do you mean by who got furthest?
Basically, it's a case of like...
Whoever's currently farthest in the next 30 minutes. How about that?
Yeah, I guess we didn't have it that. We didn't have it that way. Because honestly, it's like this recording session went about an hour longer than I thought it would, considering it's Streets of Rage.
And the game is hard as fuck.
And they don't let you start at
like
stage
the
7.
previous ones were hard. One was like stupid hard, but we still beat it in like a little bit over 2 hours.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they add time limits to this one. Makes you wonder how they're gonna do Streets of Rage 4.
Hopefully better.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like, honestly, like, Zon's fun and all, but 3's probably my least favorite of them.
Especially considering the music ain't as funky.
Okay, MGM, I can't judge the music.
I know, but I can. That's why I'm voicing my opinions.
Why do you get so worked up about this, Matt?
Well, it's kind of annoying when he keeps bringing it up when he knows I can't really add anything to it.
I can't either, but I don't sound like a goddamn like man having an aneurysm.
I should mention, I really like talking about video game music, so not being able to kind of,
I mean, I don't, like, people, like, probably, like, very minor people are gonna figure this out. I've been, like, on and off just humming Grand Blue music this entire race. Because, like, that soundtrack's just been stuck in my head recently.
But yeah, like, just a reminder, my first ever solo video was on soundtracks.
And it's just, like, if, like, one of the major things I would end up talking about when I get back to, if I, like, eventually get back to, like, video editing for my own channel and such, and, like, going back to my shows, is try to find a better way to describe my feelings on music, because that's probably the biggest thing I'm, like, upset about with my, like, videos, is that I want to talk about music and how much I love, like, certain tracks, but I'm dumb we're actually like trying to describe music because I don't know all the terminology and such.
Funnily enough, next semester in college, I'm taking a music class.
Yeah, nice.
If there's anything like a movie appreciation class, I'm gonna have to listen to a song and then judge it.
Then, Fihant say, describe how the song makes you feel.
It doesn't really help that I envision all songs in the terms of an action scene, even songs that don't fit like that.
Dude,
the amount of times I've imagined like my own anime OPs to
I was about to get into it. It's like Kerberfer made a tweet a very long time ago. It's like retweet if you still listen to anime openings and like imagine your own anime. It's like, dude,
the amount of like fight scenes, especially like based around the fanfic, I really need to get back to at some point.
It's like, dude,
what's it about?
I make playlists of what I would think my own type of show like would have of like a soundtrack, and then I just imagine each scene and like have it like coincide with the music that's currently playing. Like I go in. Oh, Blaze still. I need to point this out. Blaze still has her flip attack.
Yes, she does.
That's nice. Oh, and she's got the backflip kick as her other special.
Also, just so you know, there is a reason why they keep showing everyone in their Streets of Rage 2 outfits, not their Streets of Rage 3 outfits.
I do not remember the double Hadouken though, but that's a pretty interesting special.
Yeah, that's a fun little special.
But yeah, so there's a reason why you don't see Axel or Blaze in their gold and silver outfits.
Oh!
What?
So Blaze's whole thing is that she throws people, but like actually throws them when like she gets a throw attack on them instead of just like hitting them. If you do that against a fat enemy, then you get damaged.